welcome to our YouTube video. I'm just kidding. We don't have a YouTube video. Anyway, welcome to this video tutorial on how to make jollof rice. My name is Modesta Bugu. I'm a master's student in the horticultural science department in UF. And we have...
My name is Aima. I'm a master's student in the College of Pharmacy.
Okay, so today we are going to talk to you or teach you how to make Nigerian jollof rice. We are specific about that Nigerian because there are so many jollof rice in the whole of Africa. They have the Ghana jollof, the Senegalese jollof. So today we are particular about the Nigerian jollof rice.
Exactly.
Aima, do you want to talk a little bit about...
Yes, I'll talk about jollof rice. Why everybody is craving when it comes to jollof rice. Now, jollof rice is something that in Nigeria, if it's not served, then the party has not started.
Right.
So it is something that in every house, every place you go to is something that they serve. And that is why we decided to teach you about it. That is so, in short, by the time you mention jollof rice in Africa, they just be like, yes, you know what you're talking about, or you've come in contact with someone that is from Africa.
Right.
So
yeah. Okay, so we'll dive into it immediately. I hope you enjoy it. Stay tuned. Thanks for watching. First of all, we'll start by going through the ingredients that we'll need. We have here the onions. We got this at Walmart. We have the minced garlic. We have the ginger, and we have the red bell peppers. We are going to blend all of these things together. Why we need the red bell pepper is that it contributes to the red color of the jollof rice. If you've seen any picture of a jollof rice, you see that it's very red. Also, something that adds to the color of the jollof rice is this tin tomatoes. We bought this at Walmart, and this is what it looks like. We bought the Hunt tomato from Walmart, and you could use any kind of tomato paste that you want, but for this we're using the Hunt tomato. Well, if you don't have Hunt tomato, you could actually use this as an alternative. If you have fresh tomatoes, you could blend the fresh tomatoes and use it to make your sauce. Next, we have the Maggi spice, the chicken Maggi spice, and I should show you where this came from. So we have the chicken flavor bouillon. Okay.
And another thing is that most of all these ingredients, you can actually get them in Walmart.
Exactly.
It's not that you have to get them in an African store. They are readily available.
So the next is pepper. If you know any African, you know that one thing that we like a lot is spicy food. So this is pepper. You're free to choose the amount of spice of pepper you want in your food, but for the food that we're going to cook, we're going to use this amount of pepper, or maybe just some little bit of it. So you're free to use your own quantity. Then next we have the salt. Everyone knows salt is very popular, and we are going to use this to add taste to the food. And finally we have our chicken. We just bought frozen chicken from Walmart, and we are going to be cooking this and frying it for the jollof rice.
And last and not the least is our rice.
Yes. So for the rice, we have usually in Africa we don't measure we don't measure things, but we know Americans here, they measure a lot. So if you have this size of measuring cup, we use 2 sizes of this for the rice. So just because it's Aima and I, 2 of us will be the ones eating the rice, so we don't really need much. So you kind of use your initiative and measure based on the amount of people that will be eating the rice. Oh, and finally, we also have the spring onions that we'll be using to add some little flavor and green into the rice. For the rice, we use the long parboiled grain. It's like the most popular rice in Walmart. It's just called the long parboiled grain. I don't know if there is another name for it, but you could use any other rice that you want. Basmati rice, you could use jasmine rice, but for this tutorial we'll be using the long parboiled grain. Another important ingredient for this jollof rice is the oil. So we are going to use the oil to make the paste that we'll be using to do the jollof. The oil also will be used to fry the chicken. We prefer canola oil because it's healthy. So other spices that we'll be using to add some aroma to the rice will be the ground clove, just a little bit of it. We have the thyme and oregano. You really don't you really don't have to use these specific spices, but why we use this is for the flavor of it to come very well. So if you don't have this at home, you can use an alternative. So we also have the dried thyme, which could be an alternative to the thyme and oregano, and we have the ground nutmeg. This is a very important flavor adding component to the rice. And we have the poultry seasoning. This is what we are going to use to cook the chicken.
So first we'll first wash all our pepper, all our fresh ingredients, onions, bell pepper, ginger. So wash them thoroughly. Chicken. So a part of cleansing, we could add a pinch of salt into it to clean our chicken. So we'll thoroughly wash them. So you add your chicken into the pot to boil for some minutes. Then we'll add a little water and the other ingredients for it to simmer for a while. So we'll add Maggi or no, what is normally called. So it's just a pinch. Just add some. Add the other ingredients such as cloves. Right, good. Right. Some pepper. This will use spoon. Some pepper. Depending on the amount or the type of people you're going to serve, people that like pepper or they don't like pepper. Then thyme. So as the chicken is getting ready, we'll start our sauce for the jollof rice. So we have our pepper, onions, ginger. So we blend all together, and we also add tomatoes into them.
As you can see, the chicken is boiling over and it's ready to go to the next step. After we boiled the chicken for about 10 minutes, we took it out, separated the main chicken from the chicken stock. So this chicken stock will be added to the jollof sauce that we'll be making. And for the main chicken itself, we are going to be frying it. Actually, we prefer fried chicken. I know in the US a lot of people bake their chicken.
Yeah, a lot of people prefer baking it. Yes. Yeah, but so, in the frying, that's what makes it better, sweeter, the African way.
Right. So we are going to be frying the chicken, and it will take about 5 minutes or so. Chicken is ready. Oh, looks yummy. So we're gonna take that out.
So you ensure that it is brown, at least brown, right. Not burnt, but brown.
Mm-hmm. So here what we did is to add a little canola oil to the pot, and we added our chopped onions. So the chopped onions is frying right now. Next we are going to add the tomato paste and mix it and allow it to fry for a little bit. We're going to let this to fry for about 10 to 15 minutes. You know that our sauce is almost getting ready is when you see it in tiny pieces. So the thing about this sauce is that it usually gets burnt really fast. So you want to always be stirring it. So now we are ready to pour in our mixture of onion and bell pepper and all of those things. So it's gonna build into our sauce and make it richer. I'm going to add a little bit of minced garlic, and a teaspoon of Maggi or two. Usually you weigh the amount of spice that you add based on the size of your food. So like in my head, I know that this should be fine for the sauce. And finally we'll add some salt to taste. And don't forget, we'll not forget our chicken stock. Our chicken stock has a lot of flavor in it because of what we added previously. So we're gonna pour our chicken stock inside. Then we are going to stir the sauce. Then we'll cover it to simmer or boil for about 10 to 15 minutes. Okay. As you can see, our sauce is boiling over. So the next thing we're going to do is to add our rice. We'll add everything and mix everything inside. Because you can see it's covered in a sauce and it looks very red. That is something that distinguishes our jollof rice from all other kinds of jollof rice. So next we're gonna add some of the spring onion. Then we'll add some water. Usually it's best to add water gradually because you don't want the rice to overboil. So usually it's best to add just a little bit of water just above the quantity of the rice. And for this stage, this is the time where you test your food for all spices, for salt, for the spices that you put inside. So oh yeah, it tastes good. So you want to make sure that the taste is really good as you want it. And you also have another opportunity to taste the food again when you have finished cooking the food. So we'll cover it and allow it to boil for about 20 to 30 minutes. Now we'll see the way our rice looks after we cooked it for about 30 minutes. So you're free to like mix it as much as you want so that all the ingredients will unify. Is that the correct word? Okay, so our food is ready to be served and we're gonna serve it and see how it looks. Emma, are you excited?
Excited. I'm really excited. I've not eaten jollof rice in a long time.
Nice. So let's see what our food looks like. You see, so what gives it this rich red color is the bell pepper that we blended in it,
and the
tomato paste.
Yes.
Yeah. So you see, it looks so red and should I say succulent? Yeah. It's really good. Okay, we're ready to eat.
And that smell comes from the ginger, the blended pepper.
Right, the flavor is so cool. Yeah. So let's go ahead and try our jollof rice. Our food is ready. I can't wait to dive in. I want to taste.
Exactly.
Oh my god.
This is very, very nice.
Yeah.
And I'm sure with all this, I think Americans should be serving this
in their normal, like in restaurants, right? And I'm sure you students are going to try this because it tastes so good. Please, you have to try it and tell us how you did. Tell us the challenges that you had when making jollof rice. I know the steps are a little bit long, but trust me, when you try it, you're going to like it. The food is super delicious. Thank you for watching our video. Bye-bye.